weekend closures.
And it would take us an hour and a half to get just down to the junction leading up to Chiswick Bridge. We never bothered to go up towards Putney because Putney was also undergoing roadworks most of last year, and that was even worse.
The bridge is being closed for at least a year for essential repairs. These could cost anything up to £5 million. The bridge's suspension system wasn't designed for modern traffic flows, and it's in danger of being shaken apart.
We're getting ahead on the basis that money won't be a problem. If and when it does become an issue later on, then we shall obviously be talking to whichever government's in power, saying this is a priority.
The bridge will only be open to buses, cyclists and pedestrians, but the government has asked Hammersmith and Fulham Council if it can allow some commercial traffic to continue to use it. Paul Curran, Newsroom South East at Hammersmith Bridge.
That's all from us this evening. So join us again tomorrow evening for all the news and sport here in the South East. Good evening.
Good evening. Well, a change in the month and a change in the weather, because at last I have a radar picture to show you with some rain on it. Here it is over western part of Ireland. It's only nudging very slowly eastwards. You can see how patchy it is to the southwest. Frontal systems are responsible for that rain. They're going to move steadily eastwards across the country, but I have to say in the south they're going to be pretty weak. Most of the rain-bearing cloud is going to be across northern areas, and the next vigorous weather system is going to affect mostly the north, the ridge of high pressure holding on to most southern areas for a good part of Monday. So for the rest of the evening and night we'll have a good deal of cloud. Yes, still some spots of drizzle around these eastern areas, and one or two breaks in the cloud allowing some mist and some fog patches. Also one or two spots of rain eventually by the end of the night getting in towards the southwest. Now most places seeing temperatures above freezing overnight. Some clearer spells in Scotland giving a touch of frost, and possibly a touch of frost later in the night in East Anglia and over the next few hours too across the northwestern part of Wales. But the wind is going to be quite strong in those southwestern areas, and I think during Saturday those stronger winds are going to extend their way northwards. Really quite a fresh southerly across most northern parts of the British Isles throughout Saturday, and that's going to make it feel decidedly chilly. Temperatures in about 4 or 5 degrees, perhaps 7 in some more exposed islands on Saturday afternoon in the northwest. So Saturday starts off fairly cloudy with those mist patches. The rain in the west in towards Northern Ireland, pushing its way eastwards. Turn to snow, I think, over some of the higher part, but not a lot of snow. The southeast, though, staying largely dry and becoming much brighter too, I think, across Northern Ireland in the afternoon. So for the important rugby matches in Cardiff, 1 or 2 spots of rain, but I think largely dry, and certainly dry through London, but here it will be quite chilly with that southeasterly breeze. On to Sunday, and a good deal of cloud to start the day with some spells of rain across many areas. Not too much rain in the southeast, although some rain will push southeast in the afternoon, followed by brighter weather across most northern and western areas. A few showers across Northern Ireland, but a fair number across Scotland. Some of those, I think, are going to turn wintry. That's it from me. Good night.
A whiter shade of pop on BBC Two now. Mark Lamar's got his work cut out, but never mind the Buzzcocks.
Last time those girls met...
Do you know what happens when you're pregnant?
Now they're the best of chums.
I want to see one stretch mark.
As Ruby opens her tuck box...
I just want to stuff her until she's fat.
Before bunking off to the shops...
Anything you want up to $20.
A class reunion for Ruby Wax and Pamela Anderson. Monday at 10:10 on BBC One.
Who's more attractive, me or her? I'm more attractive. Well, there you go.
You know, that's cute.
An unforgettable half hour on BBC One. An evening of passion.
Would you care to come to the cinema with me on Monday?
Gosh.
A time for revelations and shocking home truths. Family tensions.
Are you fighting? You asking, I'm asking. Then I'm fighting. Come on, now.
And high drama, where quality meets comedy. Harry Enfield and Chums, Tuesday at 9:30 on BBC One.
Hard living's beginning to show on Clint Eastwood tonight. If the booze don't get him, the tax man will, at 11:40. A tough film premiere first on BBC One. Kurt Russell may be new in town, but his reputation got there first. A famous voice sets the scene.
I'm free at last!
Al Pacino.
The dream don't come no closer by itself.
Charlie, you're a famous legend.
Sean Penn.
I'm in trouble. You are the only person on earth that I can trust.
You don't get reformed.
You over, man. In the history books, that's what you are, man.
It catches up to you.
Carlito's Way.
I know how this dream ends, Charlie.
BBC One next Friday at 10.
The street is watching, watching, all the time.
Now on BBC One, before Clint Eastwood, the writer P.D. James selects a favourite film sequence.